Hello and welcome to Changing Our Reality Awareness, Choice, Change. My name is Rick Freeman, and this podcast is all about the challenges that we face. And it's not how we face those challenges, it's how we react to that. And I want to talk about my challenge. And I was going to have a whole different episode, but this all came up. My challenge I'm facing right now is I'm losing weight. No matter how much I eat, I have a malabsorption problem. My weight was 125 pounds, even after my aortic dissection. And it went down to 118 and then 115. It stayed at 110 for a while. Oh, well, now it's down to 99 pounds. And that's a low, very low BMI. And all I've been trying to do is get on. I already have a port, by the way. Get on nutrition, TPN nutrition. I've been getting this medical gaslighting, I guess you would call it. I'm not sure what that definition is, but everywhere. It's been a joke. And that's all I can do is laugh at it. But I am counting down the days that I have left because of I have a palliative care dietitian. And she's been counting how much I lose weight. And she's counting I have about 76 days or 79 days until I would reach 90 pounds, and I wouldn't be able to live in 90 pounds. So that scares me. Not only scares me, it makes me angry because I can't get anyone to listen to me. I've been going from doctor to primary care doctor to GI doctor to cardiovascular surgeon because it is a cardiovascular problem also with the GI problem, and then palliative care. And they're all involved, but no one can help me. The last thing I got was my palliative care note was I got an email. The Dr. Totino, the specialist in TPN, will be calling me yesterday, excuse me. Oh, apple cider, something with calories. I've been drinking a lot of water. No calories in water, I learned. So, Dr. Totino, I didn't get that call. So now it's waiting till Monday. One of the things I've done to keep going was I've used ChatGPT, artificial intelligence, in different platforms, but ChatGPT has been my main thing. And first, I wanted to keep track of my calories. Every time I would eat something, I'd take a picture, would count my calories, my days, my meals. It did a great job for a while. The same thing with my medicines. They made a nice medication list if you ever want that. But keeping track of it long term, it really sucks. It's not going to be, it's going to give you wrong information over time. But it helps me when I'm talking about, like I'm talking with you. I'm talking rambling, I feel. I'm just rambling, saying what's on my mind. And then I'll be on the microphone and ChatGPT will listen and will say, you're not rambling, Rick. Here's what you just said. It'll make it clear it out. And it'll say, here's your choices. So it helps me in that way because then I'll ask another question, dig a little deeper. I was like, no, if you look at it that way, it could be, but this and that, it will just help you sort things out. It's not like when you want the on automatic information of the world and it will show you the sources. That's great, but it's really like talking to your unconscious. I say it's talking to your unconscious, but AI has no fog. Seeing the AI is clear, whatever. But it is amazing. But how do I get help? AI can't help me with that. It will tell me all the it loves to tell me, here's a letter you can write to this. Here's a letter you can write. Explain to you. That means nothing to me. So awareness. I'm aware of everything that's going on. Choices. I've tried everything. No, I haven't tried everything because that's where I'm still digging. I'm just trying to stay alive day to day. But I have more choice. I'd send a note back to the palliative care diet. She told her that the doctor didn't call me. I'm going to have to wait till Wednesday. I even pushed it. I said, how long can I last? You know, I don't really want to see 98 pounds. And I haven't heard back, but we're just going to keep going. Right now, I'm have someone picking me up soon. I'm going to go see my friend who has glioblastoma, a brain tumor. He's had that removed. He can't even get out of bed. Excuse me. Ernie, I'm going to have to delete that. Ernie, he's a fighter, and he doesn't deserve this. And this is the first time, I guess I brought it up before, survivor's guilt. Like when I had David Simon, Dr. Simon, he passed away. My first thought was, why him and not me? He had so much, he had kids, he had the world to teach. And then my friend Chris, and then he passed away. But anyway, it's called survivor's guilt. And when you look at survivor's guilt, I turn it around and say, that's just me feeling sorry for myself. So what do I mean by this whole podcast? Well, I guess I'm trying to show that there's medical, I don't want to call it, we'll call it medical gaslighting. You go to one doctor. And my first doctor, he saw last time I had a bad CBC and I had low vitamin rates. And I asked, and because I asked him, do you want to add any? I'm going to get my Port Plus. Do you want to add any test to it? Only if you think you need to. And no, I don't need to. I really wasn't asking. I need this. My weight's down. And then he said, well, if this weight, I got a call on the way walking to the hospital. Well, if your weight's down that bad, you need go to the emergency room, but not at St. Clair Hospital. Go to Allegheny General or UPMC. So that was him telling me he doesn't want to deal with that anymore. My GI doctor wants me to just set up an appointment, which was probably a few months away. I have an appointment June 17th with a new cardiothoracic surgeon that I've seen before. It's not new. And he knows my problems. It's the same hospital, Allegheny General, that my palliative care team is at. And that's where the palliative care team is hoping to hook me up with Dr. Tutin, who's a specialist in, I think she's a GI doctor, but she's a specialist in TPN care. And those are my choices. Well, that's what's happening. Those are not my choices. My choices are going to visit my buddy Ernie. That's going to take, we're going to laugh our asses off. I know that. And then You know, I need to focus on not just eating more, but keeping my mind off. I've learned what you put your attention on grows stronger in your life. What you put your attention on. My blood pressure, I would take my blood pressure, and it would be a little high. It would be a little I have to stay alive, I have to keep my blood pressure under control, and it would be a little high, but, like, it would be, like, 10, 15 minutes later, I'd be stressed out, "Oh, I hope it's getting better, I hope it's getting better," then I'd take it again, and it'd be even higher, and I couldn't even figure out why. It's because 'cause I'm taking it every half hour, and I'm stressed out over it. If I would calm down and put my focus on something else, my blood pressure is gonna go down because I am taking blood pressure medicine. What you put your attention on grows stronger in your life. What you take your attention away from withers away. My goal will be to take you on a little ride, show you how people can make choices and change their reality. I'm gonna make until I get this TPN in me. And it's gonna be home. When had it in 1996 already. I carried around my daughter when she was born in my arms, and I had a backpack on. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna get it. You're gonna see how my change. I'm talking in this way, and you're gonna see a change in me. I bet you I'm a whole different person when you see my strength build up. I get this nutrition in me. I don't know, but let's see. We're gonna take a journey and learn what happens when you become aware and you try to make your choices and you find different choices. You might use artificial intelligence to help you see a little more clearly and help you find different answers. And these are your choices. And I don't really like that choice. And can you, whatever, you work until you find what you know is right, not what a machine is telling you is right, what you know is right. And that's how you're gonna survive, and that's how you're gonna watch me survive. Hope to see you in the future. We'll keep this episode 3. Hope to, you know what? If you can't laugh at your situation, and I've learned that once I had the aortic dissection, I started to have that fear and fear. But there are so many good chemicals that are released in your body when you laugh. The the oxytocin, the serotonin, the dopamine. There's one more, but those are released. Those are happy chemicals. So when you see me laughing at myself, I'm not laughing in the way that I'm laughing at myself. I'm laughing because it's the choice I'm making to not get angry and put those fight flight chemicals in my body, which are bad, which will destroy me. So when you see me laugh at myself, my situation, that's a good thing. Hope to see you in the next episode.